As I was recording my Legendary Reaper video, I randomly got this free stack of, I think, pro players in my lobby. And well, basically, in case you don't know, Davey, he used to be in the top 20 leaderboard like for a very long time, for a few seasons. Now, the Chains YouTube guy, I could not find his YouTube, but I think that he is kind of known. Though my personal experience is that whenever I get him in my team, the matches are necessarily difficult. And well, this third guy, I have zero idea who he is, but he plays with them, so maybe he is like a known, famous someone too, but I ended up blacklisting him because we ended up having a verbal argument for no reason, and I think that he is a bit of a bot. And yes, so the goal of this video is to review the gameplay that I had with them, just to check how these pro players play, because there were many things questionable to me personally, and I just want to provide my observations, and I would be really grateful if you could contribute your ideas as well. Maybe I don't know something, like I do not want to trash them, I want to learn. And so here I'm pushing OBG because I mean we need the OBG points in order to win a match of hardpoint. My teammates were flanking, but they all died. I respawn, I go to the OBG again, I kill an enemy, and this time I actually managed to get inside for a bit. But my teammates, we aren't really going here for some reason, like that one guy was close, but he went somewhere else. And so now it is only 26 seconds, so we need to go to the next one, and we absolutely need to get the spawn. Because in Combine, well, I made a tutorial earlier, it is crucial to have spawn for P2 and P3 OBG areas, because if you don't have it when you spawn very far away and have to push throughout the whole map. And that is exactly what happened. And here I'm basically just trying to reach the OBG in order to hold it and in order to push out into the spawn, so we would have the spawn. Now at this point there is only 30 seconds, so I thought that maybe I will just repeat it like twice and then go to the next one. And I got lucky to spawn right on the next one. This time it is good because there are not enough seconds, like it doesn't even matter. There is no point to go there anymore. And my teammates were still going there for some reason. I really do not know why. Like maybe they try to get kills, but if we kill enemies in that side, we will just get the good spawn where I am now. Now why I am on the other side? Because I'm basically holding the spawn, so my teammates would get the good side, which we did not get earlier. And to my surprise, even though I handed the team the spawn, I'm standing here, you can see how we are spawning in the side. They did not really decide to go to the OBG itself, like it was grey for a really long time, only briefly went blue. Now here I lost my patience, I said just, I'm gonna go into the OBG, fuck the spawn. Like you guys do what you want, if you lose this, I don't care at this point. As, like, I don't understand. I'm holding spawn. Enemies have a bad side. Why not go into the OBG and get some blues? Now, I think maybe they're trying just to farm kills, maybe play for some nuke, but like, I don't see any rational explanation for doing that in that situation. Like, everything was perfect, you just have to go step inside the OBG. But no. And here the history repeats itself. Now what is interesting is at first you can see the teammates in the minimap being in the middle area, which does kind of make sense because we are protecting the main hot zone where I am now. But later we even decided to flank to the third lane, which makes no sense at all. Like nothing is going on here, the main battle zone is here where I'm standing. And well, the Davey also came here and he got a solid amount of seconds of OBG as well. Now I think he is a good player, like obviously it is shown by him being in the top 20 for a really long time, like I said. But the other two, I don't know what those goofballs were doing. Like, I'm looking at the match, checking everything, I don't really see any point of them being here. And frankly, if I play with like friends, we all play properly, at least by my understanding. And also, once again, I'm in the OBG. I died, and teammates were like holding locations or something that they could not kill the one guy. Now I got trashed with USS9. I'm playing with M4LMG. Like I said, I was making a video. And normally in such case I would have switched to another gun, but like I said, I was really just fed up. So I guess I maybe should have used a meta gun to get more kills, so I would not be at the bottom, but like it doesn't matter. As the point is still the strategy, like I was doing everything more or less properly. Now that cluster strike, I think it was not too smart from the enemy side, like it didn't accomplish a thing. And here, so I'm pushing, and finally I made a successful push into this OBG. Unlike the very first time when it happened, when we had this OBG, and I am holding it, I'm getting points for my team. Teammates, finally they also got the spawn this time. So like, now the situation is really better. Like, what you're seeing now is pretty much how it should have been at the very start. We should have went to the point, we should have held the OBG. Now there that guy said that we lost the spawn, and I said that yeah, that is good because we need the next one. And then he started being all petty, I don't know why, like I wasn't even rude. And that is when we started having the argument. He was like, wow, you're so smart, if only you played like that. I said that yeah, I normally do, like, I mean, obviously it depends on the team I'm getting. Like, if my teammates were playing OBG getting spawn, I would have gotten more kills. You can check any of my videos. When I play with players who are not the pros, we get way better results. Now here I kind of stepped on the line of the of my own napalm, but I survived until this point. And this napalm, as you can see, is getting kills. It is good, it blocked the area for the enemies to push. And since it is linear and takes like through the whole map, it is better compared to the cluster strike that the enemies were throwing earlier. Also from enemies I learned that if you are moving to the P2, camping on the right side is actually good, because you will kill enemies who are trying to reach it, like if you have a spawn. As I died a few times when some enemy was just camping on the right. That is really a nice lesson. And now, well, at this point I just want the match to end. And I'm just going to the next point, like now I will get shot again, but like I said, it was just frustrating, I wanted for it to end. And now the most interesting part. We don't see enemies trying, well, there is some enemy trying to reach it, my teammates, we are not even going to the point. And so I had to step in it in order to finish the match. And now the result, so imagine if instead of playing OBG I also camped for kills. And there would not be a minute 37 seconds of my OBG there. I don't know how they are playing. And I mean, I watched this whole match trying to learn, but well, I've learned Davey is a good player now. I guess shout out to Davey. Now Chance, he should have been able to get more kills with 25 seconds of OBG. I'm not even talking about the Reaper guy. Like I said, if I blocked him, I thought that he's a bot. Now I'm just even more convinced that he's a bot. Russian name, 34 kills, 12 seconds. Compared to Chains, maybe a bit better, but like we both didn't really play OBG properly. Well, 25 seconds is like okay, but no, this isn't good. And well, I guess I'm learning that pro players, they will just try to kill farm to get some clip, a nuke, a montage. Well, there was no nukes here for some reason. Like, they didn't play a BG, they didn't drop a nuke. I didn't see many big score streaks, nothing. And you know, made some videos like why nuke is pointless, for instance, why stupid people cost matches. And I kind of thought that people watch content creators and they get the wrong idea of how to play. Because usually they showcase like nuke montages, whatever, where they don't play a BG normally. Like you should in order to win the match. But at this point I'm starting to think that the content creators, the pros, they are not any smarter compared to the guys who watch them. And probably not even the skill-based matchmaking is the problem, but the things going on in heads of the players. And I don't know, you can view the match, maybe you can understand the strategies. Because, well, I would like to learn. Like, maybe I should have camped in the other side of the match. Instead of being in the RBG, maybe it would have helped us win somehow. I don't know. And the worst is that, like I said, we talk as if we are right. And I just don't get it. So yeah, please share your opinion, help me understand.